What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are here. We are at the Kenobi finale. This is really weird because I feel like the show just got started, and the fact that it's like, what, June 22nd is so weird to me. It's so bizarre, but we're here. We're going to watch the final episode today. We should have Matt's reaction video up later, so don't forget to check that out. As always, before you do anything here on this channel, like and subscribe. We have got so much content coming out. This is like such a big Star Wars year in terms of content, so it's just going to be nonstop, especially when September hits. It's going to be like September to, oh my gosh, well, maybe well into February. I forgot when the Mandalorian Season 3 premiere date is, but it's going to be a lot of content. So subscribe to the channel if you're interested in Star Wars and you love nerdy, geeky stuff. I don't really have a lot to say going into this finale. If you guys watched our breakdown last week or my reaction video last week, I am a very mixed bag at the moment. There have been some elements of this show that I've really, really liked. And I think that there have been a few scenes, especially last week with the incorporation of flashbacks, that have been really strong. And then there are elements, specifically in the writing, that just have me scratching my head a little bit. I don't think the writing for this show has been the strongest, which is probably my biggest grief with it thus far. But I don't hate the show. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I do feel a little bit disappointed by it. Like, I don't feel like the writing is reaching its full potential as well as it could be. But again, I don't hate the show. There have been some really good elements in this series, and then there have been some really wonky elements in this series. So I'm kind of like in the middle ground. Oh, there's a joke here. I'm not on the high ground. I'm not on the low ground. I'm somewhere on the middle ground where there are like really good things I like about the show, and then there are things that are like, ooh, you really could have written that better. So I don't really know how to feel right now. I'm gonna let this finale be its own thing. I'm going in. We'll have fun watching it. I'll give my brief thoughts at the end. And then, as always, Matt and I will do a breakdown together of what we think about the show as a whole. So with that being said, you know what time it is. Let's get into the episode. There's that kitchen sink that's not the kitchen sink. And like so many of you commented, they're like, Melissa, that's not a kitchen sink. It's a gonk droid. Actually, at the end of this episode, I might go back and pause it so I can get a better look at that, but I'm not insane, right? Like, that looks like a kitchen sink. Girl, you really think that's disguising who you are? This music's really good. This music's really good. Oh, that's the same lady that Haja stole money from.
I was scared.
Yes, finally, little baby Luke.
Howdy. Certain somebody broke the last one. Yeah.
Oh my god, that kid is so cute.
Not that patient.
Oh, he's so sweet looking. I'm getting Anakin vibes. Oh.
Owen?
There's Aunt Beru.
Go on.
Oh, that color looks really good on her.
What is it?
Come on inside.
Maybe you should leave the homestead.
We need to leave, bro. We need to take Luke and hide somewhere.
Where? In the desert? She'll come when the suns go down. Best we get positioned now.
Dude, they were so perfectly cast.
I talked to her.
You're welcome.
Look, can we see these scenes of talking?
You said you'd take me home.
Oh my god, Ewan has the kindest eyes. That's a good hug. That's a really good hug. That's a good moment. Are we gonna get some Qui-Gon Force things? Darn it. Alright. Are Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru about to shoot some stuff up?
Now, Luke, I need you to listen to me. If anything goes wrong, you know what to do. You run.
I'm not afraid.
That kid is so cute. I can't believe how good of casting Joel Edgerton was. Like, he was literally perfect. Also, he's just a really good actor, too. Is this Mustafar? Did it get all dried up? I'm so surprised they haven't used the Vader motif in this show. Not once. I don't know, maybe they'll use it in this last battle. Also, dude, can you imagine? I wonder if, like, Obi-Wan's gonna throw the Padme card, the Padme Uno card in Vader's face. Like, can you imagine if we get, like, a Padme reference? Oh, that would really piss Vader off, dude. Oh, here we go. Rematch of the century.
Have you come to destroy me, Obi-Wan? I will do what I must.
Oh, he did the thing! He did the thing! He did the thing!
Then you will die.
He did the thing! Who did the choreography for Vader? Because, man, they get it. Dude, I'm more nervous about this Owen Beru Reva thing. I really care about the Lars. And I know they're gonna be fine. Oh, come on.
Your strength has returned.
That was awesome. Ooh.
And that is why
Yo!
you will always lose.
Whoa! Man, dude, they do not miss with Vader in this show. I will give them that. Like, they know how to write Vader. Ooh. That looks like it hurts. Low-key kind of rooting for Vader.
Defeat me. You have failed, Master.
Vader, you gotta stop leaving before you know the job is done, dude. Like, but that was sick. That was so sick. Oh!
You really love the boy. Like he's your own.
Yes.
My own.
What do you want?
Bro, I have so much respect for Owen right now. I mean, he's getting his ass whooped, but holy cow.
She's coming!
Oh my god, Luke should have left so much sooner! Ah! Dude, I have so much respect for Owen's character right now. Holy cow. Is this where Qui-Gon comes through? That is such a cool shot. Nice. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay. It's looking very Jesus-y in this moment. That was a Jesus moment for Obi-Wan for sure. I can't get over how cute that kid is. Ooh. don't like this. Oh my god. Are we... Oh my god, did he cut his mask off?
Anakin.
No!
Anakin's gone. I am what remains. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anakin. For all of it. I am not your failure,
Obi-Wan.
You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did.
Oh my god. Bro!
I will destroy you.
Oh my god!
And my friend is truly dead.
I hate this!
Goodbye. Obi-Wan!
I can't do this. I hate that that's Anakin. Okay. Wow. Bro, I did not expect that to bring me to tears. Oh my god. Oh my god. And wait, was that it? Was that their fight?
Luke.
Oh my god. Do I look awful? Oh my gosh. Oh. She's not gonna do it. She can't. Obi-Wan technically can't let Reva leave, right? Because she knows about Luke's existence, right? Oh no, Luke's dead. Okay, now we're on Mustafar. Alright, alright.
You seem agitated, my friend.
Nice!
He will not evade me.
That didn't strike me at first as Ian McDermott, but there he is!
Perhaps your feelings for your old master have left you weakened.
Hey.
Kenobi means nothing.
No, you liar. No! Wait, how much is left? I don't know. I don't want to press it and then have the thing pop up. Yeah, okay, cool. Ian McDermott! Okay, so I guess Saja got a home safe. And we didn't see that part. Alright. Meanwhile, Leia gets to go back to royalty life and Luke is stuck on Tatooine. Oh darn, I would have liked to see... I would have liked to see their reunion. Oh! He came back.
Lola!
Wow, that was so rude. You could have hugged Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Wow, that is so rude. You went to your droid instead of Obi-Wan?
You know where to find me.
I'll
Hope that day never comes.
call you in 10 years, Obi-Wan. Ewan has the kindest face.
Princess Leia, you are wise, discerning, kind-hearted. These are qualities that came from your mother. But you're also passionate and fearless, forthright. And these are gifts from your father. Both were exceptional people who bore an exceptional daughter.
Why are they only using these musical cues now?
Will I ever see you again?
Maybe. Someday. May the Force be with you.
Dude, the musical cues. Finally! Wait, where have the musical cues been this entire show? Oh my gosh. Ah. No, this is good. Like, this is a good, like, the musical cues, like, it just feels that much more Star Wars-y. Like, why are they only using it now? Oh my goodness. I have thoughts. Oh, he's back in his Jedi robes. Are those the robes from all those years ago? Yes, give him back the toy. So we're back to our Ben Kenobi-ness, or Obi Wan Kenobi-ness. And he moves out of the cave into his own little hut. Dudes, I'm sorry. I am rooting for Owen. Like, I love Joel Edgerton as Owen. He is so good.
Ben? You want to meet him?
Does that make sense? Oh yeah, I guess it could.
Hello there.
Ha! He said it! He said the thing! He said the thing! I did not expect. Oh my god, he said the thing! He said the thing! Okay, there you go. That's all the show needed to do. That's all it needed to do. Hello there. He did the thing, you guys. That's it. That's all the show needed to do. Also, why do they keep cutting off these moments before they're allowed to be actual scenes? Oh my holy frickin' simoly. Oh my god. What?
Master Qui-Gon.
What?
Well, took you long enough.
Beginning to think you'd never come.
What?
I was always here, Obi-Wan. You just were not ready to see. Come on, you've got a ways to go.
Whoa. My man, Liam Neeson? Wait, I'm so, what? Sorry, Matt's texting me saying he's about to start watching the episode, and I just told him I just finished it. Okay, oh my goodness, what are my short thoughts? Let's start with the good. Actually, you guys, my brain's trying to process all this right now. Was that episode like an hour? How long was that? Because that definitely felt longer. Okay, so the episode as a total was probably about 40 minutes because it says like 51, but you have to take time off at the beginning and the end. Oh my goodness, my brain is not working. There's a lot of great stuff in this episode that really took me off guard, and it was so lovely. And then there was a lot of stuff still with the writing that is just got me, ugh. But here are my overall thoughts. Owen Lars, I would do anything for. I think Joel Edgerton is absolutely perfect in that role. I think they do a good job of making him way more sympathetic, and you understand his motivations a lot better in A New Hope. And I really like him. I think he's a badass, the way he stands up to Reva. He's pretty fearless. Beru's pretty fearless. I really like them as a couple, and I think the show does a good job of like delving into them enough where you actually feel kind of worse going into A New Hope, being like, they got burned to a crisp after loving and protecting Luke for all of his life. So I love the Lars. I think that they are great, and they were a highlight of this episode for me. The Vader and Kenobi duel was good. There are a lot of good things in there that I really liked, and then there were some things that I were like, oh, that's weird with the camera and the way they're choosing to shoot it, but I'll go into that in a bit. I don't think that they've done Vader wrong. in this show at all. I think Vader's the one consistent in this show where I'm like, yes, perfect. That is exactly what he would do. Him throwing the rocks at Obi-Wan, him putting his hand into the ground and using the Force to crush Obi-Wan with all the rocks. Like, yes. Like, I really love the depiction of Vader in this show. Was not expecting that helmet slice moment, which is almost like a shot-for-shot live-action remake of the duel between Ahsoka and Anakin, which I think is both good and bad. Only I think Obi-Wan got the right side, whereas Ahsoka got the left. That hit me really hard emotionally because the overall theme of this show regarding Anakin is that, like, yes, Anakin and Vader are the same person, and I think that this show did that very well in saying, like, these are not two separate people. They're one and the same, and that in of itself is very, very tragic. And so I liked that moment solidified your worst nightmare come true, which is Anakin is Darth Vader. And Obi-Wan tearing up, like, I got really emotional over that, like, especially after watching the Clone Wars and you watch the prequel trilogy. It's just like, you hate that. And it hurts so bad to see this person that was once so good and so revered and he loved his friends and he loved his family go to that hatred and be like, yes, I killed the best part of myself and you can't do anything about it. And that's what hurts Obi-Wan the most. Oh my God. I loved that. I loved that. And in this weird way, it's very poetic because Ahsoka and Obi-Wan kind of got to Vader, but Luke, like, what am I trying to say here? There's a metaphor in here somewhere because Obi-Wan and Ahsoka now have both cut off two parts of Vader, unmasking Anakin, who is trapped beneath that. But Luke was the one to fully remove the helmet, which is like a beautiful metaphor of Luke bringing Anakin back into the light, whereas Obi-Wan and Ahsoka could only get like a brief glimpse of it and they couldn't really get all the way through to him, whereas Luke could. So I think that's a really kind of neat metaphor there. I loved all the scenes at the Lars homestead. I thought that was great. Moses Ingram is a good actress when she's given the right writing, and I feel like she hasn't been given the right writing until these last two episodes, which are really, really frustrating. Again, guys, my brain is not working, and I'm going to have to make a separate video on all this kind of stuff. I loved the Leia and Obi-Wan hug. I think Ewan McGregor has, like, the kindest eyes in the entire universe, and the way he smiles just makes me want to die inside, and I love him, and I think he's perfect in every single regard. Grant Freely as Luke Skywalker had, like, no scenes and no screen time, but he is a precious little bean, and he just echoes Anakin from The Phantom Menace. What was that line? Oh, Leia had a line at the end where she was like, to Obi-Wan, she goes, "Will I ever see you again?" And that's exactly what Anakin says to Shmi. And so I thought that was like, I think that was an unintentionally funny moment. So I really like that. Obi-Wan said, "Hello there." I should have expected this, but he came up and he was like, "Hello there." And oh God, I should have expected that. I should have seen that coming. But I didn't. But it was unexpected. It was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Speaking of which, seeing Palpatine was very cool. Ian McDiarmid is the king. Kind of hate him for mentally abusing Anakin, but, you know, that's what we're supposed to feel, so whatever. You can tell that they cut out some scenes for Reva. I think that they left that very open-ended. I have really mixed feelings on this, but I think they're going to give us a season 2 officially because they left way too much stuff open-ended. I'm a little disappointed with the Qui-Gon appearance. I mean, like, my God, it is amazing to see Liam Neeson. Love him. It was just such a treat to be like, oh my gosh, that is Qui-Gon Jinn. That is Liam Neeson. We have not seen him in like over 20 years as Qui-Gon. That is amazing, but I don't like the way that they wrote that in specifically. I feel like they dropped the Qui-Gon story in episode 3, and then episodes 4 and 5 didn't address it at all. And so it kind of feels like they just threw Qui-Gon in at the end. And his dialogue was like a little bit corny. Took you long enough. Like, what is this? Like, this isn't a cartoon. So I thought that was a little silly. I am really happy to see Qui-Gon, but I think that could have been done better. So I have kind of mixed feelings on that. Again, with Reva, you can kind of tell her scenes were cut out. They left that very open-ended. I still don't know why Obi-Wan would let her leave Tatooine alive, especially because, like, I don't know, you look at Obi-Wan in Rebels, and, like, the second he's like, oh, Maul could be a threat to Luke, he cuts Maul down. And I'm not saying that, like, Obi-Wan can't be compassionate towards Reva, but Reva does not have a good track history of being a good person. She's, like, a little mentally unstable. She's been, like, trying to exact revenge. She almost killed the kid of Anakin. And so, and she knows a lot. And so for Reva to get away doesn't really add up in my mind. I thought some of the dialogue was choppy in the beginning. The scenes with, like, Roken and that entire crew feel very, very forced. They don't feel natural. They could have been written a lot better. I think the Vader and Obi-Wan fight, there are a lot of great things about it that I just absolutely loved, but it felt really anticlimactic. I thought for sure Obi-Wan was going to say something like, what would Padme think? And then Vader would just go completely haywire and be like, how dare you? And so I thought we were going to get a moment like that. I thought they cut it a little short. It felt really weird to me in pacing, so I'm definitely going to have to go back and rewatch that, but I think they cut it short. I thought it was going to take place on Mustafar since that's where most of the marketing seemed to be going with it, but they didn't do that. That was super bizarre. There are a lot of things that I liked overall in this episode, but I do think it was rushed in a couple areas. I think that the payoffs that we were expected to have with, like, Qui-Gon and Vader didn't quite hit as well as they could have. One element about the show that I'm just trying to wrap my head around is that Hayden has been such a big part of the marketing of Kenobi, and yet we've only seen, like, Hayden's face as Anakin once in this entire show. And the way it was done very, very well, but, like, I feel like they've underutilized Hayden and they've overhyped him for this show when he really didn't have that big of a part in it. And he wasn't doing all of the Vader scenes. I mean, he was doing, like, as far as I understand, he was doing a good portion of it, but there were also stand-ins there as well. So I am a little confused about that. I have a lot of mixed feelings that I'll work through when I eventually talk to Matt, either today or tomorrow. But I enjoyed that last episode. I thought it was fun. Again, I think there are some really weak things about the writing that didn't entirely pay off to me, but there were a lot of good elements in this episode that I thoroughly enjoyed. I feel very strongly that if they had just given this same energy that they had in this episode and in the prior episode to the entire season, it would have been so kick-ass and amazing. And I'm just sad that, like, it feels like they're just reaching their potential and now they're cutting it off. But I definitely think they're leaving it open for a season 2, which, again, I have mixed feelings on. But those are my basic impressions. What did you guys think of this episode? Are you satisfied with the overall series? Do you feel like it missed the mark? I encourage you to have a healthy conversation below. Please be respectful of each other's opinions, but let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. I'll see you guys in the next video where I will give my full thoughts and breakdown. But in the meantime, do not forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Drop a comment so the algorithm is nice to us. Let us know what you thought of the finale of Kenobi. We'll see you guys in the next video for our full breakdown. So if you want to get my full thoughts and not just my impressions, make sure you check out our upcoming breakdown. I will see you guys in the next video, and may the Force be with you.